Welcome learners once more to my YouTube channel. My name is Teacher Jane, or you can call me Jane Hope. Today I'm looking at income tax. We are going to do revision on income tax questions, especially this one which was brought in year 2002 and it was carrying 10 marks. Income tax. Let us look at this. The table below shows Kenya tax rates in a certain year. The table below shows Kenya tax rates in a certain year. So we have the table here, Lana, we studied. Here you have the income. And it should be, as you bring it here, it should be in Kenya pounds per annum. This other side, Lana, you have tax rates. And the tax rates are in shillings per pound. Shillings per pound. And therefore, we have these bands. The first band, that amount of money was being taxed at 2 shillings per pound. This band here, the rate tax was 3 shillings per pound, and so on and so forth. So, let us look at this. In that year, Muhando, there is this person called Muhando, earned a salary of Kenya shillings 16,510 per month. He was entitled to a monthly tax relief of Kenya shillings 960. And therefore the question, Lana, is calculate Muhando's annual salary in Kenya pounds. Calculate Muhando's annual salary in Kenya pounds. Now, Lana, you start with per month. What is his salary per month? His salary per month is 16,510 shillings. So per year, Lana, is you multiply these shillings by 12 months. So this is the salary per year in Kenya shillings. This is per month times 12 months. And then to convert these shillings into pounds, Lana, you divide by 20. You divide by 20. So it is the salary per month multiplied by 12. Then you convert those shillings into pounds by dividing by 20. Lana, from here, you use your calculator to get the salary in Kenya pounds, and you should get 9,906. That is Muhando's annual salary in Kenya pounds. We go to part B, Lana. You are told to calculate the monthly tax paid by Muhando in Kenya shillings. How much tax did he pay per month? Lana, you take his annual salary in Kenya pounds. In Kenya pounds, you take it as your taxable income, the income that is taken to the table to be taxed. So you take this as your taxable income, you take it to the table here and you tax it. 9,906 Kenya pounds, Lana, will go up to which band? This is the first one, this is the second. 9,906 will go up to here. It will fall in between these two. So you can write it here so that you don't forget. Good. So just use the first band, second, and third. And then you continue. So Lana, you go to the first band. The first band is carrying how many pounds? It is carrying 4,512. So you come and see 4,512 pounds. Each pound is taxed at the rate of 2 shillings. And therefore, what will be the tax in that band? You multiply this, Lana, you get what? 9,024. I hope you get this. Some students make some mistakes here. Maybe I can explain. In the first band, Lana, so that you may apply the same thing in the others. In the first band here, we are being told that 1 Kenya pound is taxed 2 shillings. 1 Kenya pound, look at this, 1 Kenya pound is taxed 2 shillings. And therefore you ask yourself, pounds are what? 4,512 will be taxed. How many shillings? You cross multiply. That is why we are multiplying by 2. 1 Kenya pound is taxed 2 shillings. What about this pound? You cross multiply like that. So you get that this is the tax got from the first band. Good. We go to the second band line. It is taxed from this to this. This to 9,024. How many pounds are here? How many pounds are here? Lana, what you do is that you subtract these two and you add 1. Or you take this and you subtract the upper number here. Why am I saying this? You subtract and add 1, or you take the upper number. Maybe I can do some illustration here that we used to do in what? In statistics. If you have a class 5 to 9, Lana, 5 to 9 in statistics, what is the class width? How many numbers are these? From 5 to 9 without ignoring any. These are how many? You have 5, you have 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers without excluding either 5 or 9. And therefore, Lana, how can we get this 5 from here? You just say this minus this is 4 and you add 1. Otherwise, if you just said this minus this is 4, you would be wrong. So you'd say this minus this is 4. Then you add 1 to get 5. Is it clear, Lana? So let us apply it here. This is what we are applying it. Some students get it wrong because of wrong subtraction. So Lana, if you want to get the accurate number of pounds here, you take this, you subtract this, and you add 1 so that you include all the numbers from here to here. This minus this plus 1. Or simply, you take this one and you subtract the upper, direct. That is the direct method. So maybe we can use that direct. 9,024 minus the upper. Wacha tutumie hii ya juu, it is easier. And therefore by subtraction, direct, that one should give us 4512. 4512. So 4512 from the second slab. And if you subtracted and you added 1, you should still get the same. Here we are multiplying by 3 shillings, Lana, and therefore multiplying this using a calculator, you should get 13,536. We go to the final band, Lana. Look at this, the final band. Our 9906 is lying here, finally. And therefore, how will you get this? You either subtract this and you add 1, or you take your 9906, you subtract the upper number there. So, you can use our second method. 9906, subtract the upper, so that you get the answer direct. Lana, if you subtract that, what should you get? You would get 882 Kenya pounds. So the third slab, Lana, carries 882 pounds. You multiply by 4. Look at that. We are multiplying by 4 in this case, and therefore working this out, you get 3528 shillings. So Lana, we now add this. You add this to get what we call the gross tax. And therefore by addition, you should get 26,088 shillings. Lana, this is gross tax per what? Per annum, direct from the table. Per annum, per year. And therefore, what is your gross tax? Gross tax per month. Gross tax per month. Let me write it like that. You come and see it is 26,088 divided by 12 months, and therefore the gross tax per month, Lana, should be 2,174. Lana, this is not what Muhando will pay. Muhando is entitled to a monthly tax relief of Kenya shillings 960. What do you do with the reliefs, Lana? You come and subtract them from the gross tax. So we have a tax relief. Muhando is given a tax relief. So you subtract the tax relief, Lana, so that you get the actual tax that he pays, and therefore Mohado pays this tax per month, which we call the net tax. In short, this is the actual tax that Mohado pays. So reliefs learner are subtracted from the gross tax to get the actual tax. Learner, do this. Go and practice using this question. Go through it slowly by slowly as you internalize. Then go to KCSE Made Familiar or any other questions that carry 10 marks and practice. All the best, learner. God bless you very, very much.